Hello, everybody. Welcome to Indigo Terra Odyssey. We have a bigger, better, and revamped version of when is my life partner coming? What do they look like? Ages, initials, personality, zodiacs. We're going to get into all the details. I feel like the more I do these types of read, the more I have like a beautiful methodology where things just really come in. I actually get vivid pictures. Oftentimes they come in forms too of actors and musicians and things, and I get like symbols, tattoos, and things like that. So we're going to work with all the energy. I've asked Spirit and Guide for peace of mind, quiet, and relaxation. So take a deep breath, grab your coffee. This is going to be delicious. I'm so excited. I have many decks that we're using that will be more helpful for each step along the way. We're going to begin with what the zodiacs are, but we have 3 cards to choose from. We have the Witness, which is number 64. We have Mama Cocha, which is 33. And we have Council, which is 11. So either however that those numbers resonate, whether it's a birthday, age, combination of things, whatever is interesting to you, go right ahead. I'm going to let you meditate on those for a moment. I have the infinity symbol I made with a necklace in beautiful serene blue, so you can just get ready for the ride. So sit back, relax. I'm going to try to modify my tone of voice into a restful state because I get just as excited as you guys do, especially as the details come in. And I mean, sometimes I see patterns of freckles. It gets very finite. It's amazing. So we're going to tap into this energy and begin with number 1, which is Witness. So I'm going to do a big shuffle and we are going to get the signs. I was kind of guided to do 2. I like to have 2. And again, remember you guys, we have Sagittarius, woo, and a Cancer. Remember that we're not going to let the signs, age, or whatever dictate the finality of anything, because what happens is when it's for a collective, there's very strong things that get pinpointed on and hinted at and all of that. So again, if it is your dream person and you know that and they're simply not Sagittarius or Cancer, it doesn't have to be 100% because we're covering lots of aspects here. Okay, so let's see. We have Sagittarius and Cancer. Again, if you guys aren't familiar with the sign Sagittarius, I'm a Sagittarius. We're the philosophers, the learners. We want the truth of certain issues. We're lifelong learners. We like to seek knowledge and get answers of what's going on out there. We're very passionate about things. We can definitely pinpoint any falsehoods or narcissistic behavior. We're very good at emotional intelligence and reading a room when we go in. You know, we usually know the appropriate thing to say and do because we acclimate to what's going on. A Cancer is very similar to that, but a Cancer is a little more sensitive. You can tell a Sagittarius something and we'll pay no never mind to it because we're not overly sensitive. Where a Cancer is, it's very still waters run deep. They love to read books. They love to access any kind of knowledge. They're very spiritual. They're very ethereal, and they want to see the world as a perfect utopian great place. So they see a lot of beauty in things in nature. I mean, they are really elegant in the way they think, feel, and go about life. But again, they can retract in their shell if they ever feel like they're being hurt or misled or something of that nature. They can completely just shut it all down. So next we're going to go on to some of their personality traits. We have prosperity and reflective truth. I love this, and beauty way. So there are people that absolutely love and adore beauty. They love when there's a flourish to things. They love elegance. They like things that are well made. Reflective truth, whatever you're going through, they're going to help you find the truth of the matter, the simplistic way to go about it, to not overthink, to not be demanding on you. I feel like they have a very mellow outlook on life, and they realize that life doesn't need to be made into a pressure cooker. We don't have to be unkind and forceful to get our way, because in the end, it's the other person that counts as well, and how they feel and how they're traversing these tricky waters of life, and they're going to help you in a very beautiful way. They're also someone who has most likely accumulated some wealth along the way. You see this golden, I see it as golden wheat, and look at the beautiful silver blossoms on that. There's somebody who have the Midas touch. They know how to acquire wealth, to accumulate it, to invest well. They probably already are pretty well situated, but they're not materialistic. I feel that they know the truth of what is important in life, and that love, connections, people, spirituality is what's important. That's why they have this lovely flourish when it comes to beauty. They like natural aesthetics, fresh flowers, all of that. Let's see what is going on in terms of some of their initials. I like doing that, divining that in that way too. So I gotta find those cards for that. Let me see what is going on in terms of this. So we have a possible SL or LS as initials. And again, sometimes it's only one, but I'm definitely feeling S very, very strong. What I want to get into next is their, I want to understand what they look like physically, because I'm already starting to get an idea. So we have the Knight of Air, and knights are for the male aspect. If this is a man, they are tall and very well built. They're kind of like, I'm picturing, who is that actor? You guys know I'm terrible with actors. Henry, I think it's Henry. He played Superman, and he's English. You guys will know who it is. Henry Cavill. I'm picturing that strong jawline, that kind of build, not when he's at his apex, you know, we're not talking about perfect everything, but that kind of build, you know, that beautiful hips to shoulder ratio, that chiseled jawline, very similar to him. Colorations may vary, but it's definitely that outline of face and body, definitely. And it's funny how I always lose the aspect of the actor, but it's like they come to me, they come in my mind very, very clear, that type of thing. Great composure, the way they walk, they really have their act together. Again, in their personality, they're very discerning on what they share and what they speak, so people really revere them a lot. I really love that. Okay, so let's see if there's any other details. We want to get an age spread here as well. So let's see what is going on. What do we got over here? I have so many different decks for this. So possible 3-year age difference. I feel that they may be the elder by 3 years. And again, there are so many variations and so many particulars in this read that if one or two are off, you're not going to discard this person that can be absolutely perfect for you just because of this. These are messages that I am hearing and channeling, and because again it's for a collective, it's not going to be every last little thing, but again I'm just going to double check that I covered all the topics on that, because sometimes when I start channeling I can lose my train of thought. I want to make sure I have everything. I had the zodiacs, we had the personality, we had the initials, we had the ages, and we do have what they look like. And again, if it is your female perspective, again, I'm feeling very what is that actress? Very Uma Thurman-y, you know, very tall and willowy and dreamy and again ethereal. That sort of movement, almost like a rubberized kind of body, very fluid, but a distinct beauty, you know. Not necessarily one of those things where they are overtly gorgeous, but there is this beautiful, earthy, ethereal beauty about them. Very soulful eyes, very soft lips, very Romanesque kind of nose, high cheekbones, beautiful, but I'm feeling straight hair, you know, lighter hair, very Scandinavian perhaps looking as well. So beautiful, beautiful attributes there, group one. I'm very excited for you. And let me make sure I have your time frame, which is very important. I'm just going to redo a time frame. I don't believe that I have done that for you. If I did, this may be a secondary time frame that I'm called to propose. So 5 months. A lot of this, again, there's this beautiful age of Aquarius coming in where people are ready. They've evolved. They're in a stage of life where big metamorphosis has happened. They're ready for love. Therefore, it is coming to them. So beautiful energy, group one. What I'm going to do too is I'm going to move over to this side for just a moment because I need to get a couple of cards from over here. I was grabbing things all haphazardly. I'm in a new location because I wanted the sunlight of the window. I thought it was so beautiful. So that is you guys, group one. Beautiful energy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. All my links are down below if you want a private, more extended read on this, and we can get all the little details, everything, you know, how the families mesh, all of that. And I feel, yeah, a lot of synchronicities are going to come into play with you. Birds are going to play a very like uproarious part, like doing crazy things. You're going to find nests everywhere. That is one of the indicators. There's like all these beautiful synchronicities, things about life, eggs. You're going to see all these images of eggs, things like that. So beautiful energy, group one. Now on to Mama Kocha, and I am going to start again with their zodiac signs. We give these a good shuffle. I'm always so excited too when I can try to guess. Do you guys ever do that? Try to guess and pinpoint somebody's zodiac by how they're behaving and they're acting? Because I can do that quite well. Capricorn and Libra. I love this. Both of these energies, Capricorn, beautiful earth sign, absolutely 100% reliable, beautiful, sound thinking, very grounded, very solid. They take care of all of life's details. They don't let things get run away with them. They really have their act together. They are long-term thinkers. They're very loyal as well. And it's very rare to find a Capricorn that's untruthful. Like, I've been married to Ian for 25 years. He has never lied to me. He just has never lied. It's crazy. It's just not in their repertoire. I'm not saying every last Capricorn is like that, but they are so solid when it comes to the truth. It's beautiful. Libra is the same way, and Libra can find this beautiful like equanimity in things. They love to have balance. They like things to be fair. They're super lovely. They're super loyal. There are people too that, again, it's like there's no falsehood about them. I find Libras to just be so dreamy and wonderful. And with a Libra, I feel like you get what's in front of you, and they are they're people that let you see deeper in the waters too. They have you take a closer look at things in your life, your behavior, where you're going, and they're great cheerleaders for other people because they're very unselfish. You know what I mean? I feel like if they're on the road to success, they want to take you along. They want to show you all the nuances and flavors and feelings and all of that. Really beautiful. So now we're going to see what they look like too. Okay, so we have the High Priestess and the Dreamer. Oh, I love this. So right away, I know this sounds weird. This is a more poetic looking individual. For men, they're more Ethan Hawke-like looking. Again, tall, kind of lean. No, you know who is really coming into this is the Skarsgård actor. I think it's not Eric Skarsgård. He plays Eric on this show. Some Alexander Skarsgård, yeah, and like Ethan Hawke type of thing. That long, lean, lanky type of body, beautiful hands, chiseled jaw, again, very high cheekbones, on the lighter hair side. But some of them, there is a split that I'm seeing this, are very Latino looking like that because they have different parental backgrounds, some Scandinavian mixed with Latin, so it's a beautiful blend because I see a lot of passion in that. We're going to get to the personality because I already feel that coming. Yeah, adventurous. This person, I feel like, knows how to play guitar, empowerment. Their personality is very giving, is very sharing. They want to elevate you. They have led a life of adventure and they have been all over the place. I feel like they have visited many, many countries. Life is an adventure to them. They want to know a lot. They are the type of people that they want to go to all the beautiful world, you know, the Eiffel Tower, the L'Ermitage, the Louvre. They want to go to all these beautiful sites that the world has to offer and to experience them. And not to say they've been there, but to actually have the beautiful experience in itself, which is really gorgeous. I love that. It's important, right? I mean, so many people are out there and they just do things to take photo ops with it, but not this person. They're very soulful, very deep. I feel like they're also very innocent to the darkness of the world because they always want to play and discover, and there's a lightness of soul and being where they just don't delve into the lower frequencies. So there's an innocence about them. Like if you were to bring up certain nasty behaviors in the world, it's just not apparent to them because they're kind of above that. I love that. But again, they're grounded with strength and stamina to see all their goals through. So if they set their sights on something, they see it through. They do not mess around. So here's some initials that we're looking at. GD or DH. I'm feeling two to pull a second card. MS and SM. Not SNM, but SM. So we could have GD, we could have MS. I'm definitely feeling that M is a very strong initial in this. So again, remember, it's not going to be every last proponent. Now, we've got the personalities, we've got the initials. Now we're going to go into I feel that strong look. I could see the walk too, how Alexander Skarsgård walks. It's quite amazing. We are going to go in terms of time? Did I give you a time frame? We're going to give these a shuffle. I feel like 4 months. Wow, there's so many of these coming within 4 or 5 months. There's such a September, October, November, December Christmassy vibe about this. Christmas, New Year, Halloween, all of these things, because I see celebrations going on. I see people meeting families, meshing very beautifully. You being out at events, Christmas events, where you meet these significant others. Absolutely beautiful. And it's one of those things that just happen with ease. And again, I'm feeling in terms of ages, I'm hearing 2. So I feel like there's only a 2-year age spread between 0 and 2. So that there's not like a total certainty, but I keep hearing 0, 2. So there is a fluctuation in that. So you're very close in age. But what I love the most is this happens with such ease, because there's such charisma in their personality, and they're such a non-threatening person and come from this place of innocence and love that you immediately feel safe with them. And that's very important, right, in terms of connectivity. So I love that. Yeah, and they are absolutely a soul match. You have had prior life experiences with them. That's part of the comfort level that you're also feeling. You've existed before and you feel that innately. So I love that so much for you, group 2. Such strong connected energy from the get-go. Beautiful. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. Hello, my name is Melanie Williams. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I love every time I watch Jeffree Star, that sticks in my head, and I cannot not say that. So again, Mama Coach, a beautiful energy, you guys. You're going to be thriving. You've experienced this level of life you weren't at before, where you're experiencing self-care, self-love, and it's about time, because you deserve it. We have to take care of ourselves and recognize us for the beautiful, energetic beings that we are, and you're doing that. So gorgeous. Now we are on to number 3, which is the Council, also 11. Beautiful, angelic, beautiful. I almost said angelic bastion. That's really weird that I heard that. Maybe Sebastian. I'm like hearing names already. Okay, let me give these a shuffle. So now what we're going to do first is we're going to look into some personality right here. I want some personality traits for sure. Okay, we got Knight of Water. So we have somebody that's very chivalrous, male or female. Very chivalrous. Oh, and just bouncing back to the secondary one, if it is a woman, I definitely feel that it is the female aspect too. That's kind of Alexander Skarsgård. That it's again, it's long, but this I'm definitely picturing more. It's crazy, because I'm getting kind of like a split screen. Definite African American woman who is unbelievable good looking. Like the build is just off the charts crazy. I mean, like super voluptuous, but more like Queen Latifah, like that athletic, gorgeous build. Her big dreamy face, those widespread eyes, that warm smile, just like that. I mean, unbelievable. Like click, amazing, amazing energy. Okay, sorry group 2 that I left her out. My brain was already speeding. So now on to the personality of your counterpart, number 3. Again, with the Knight of Water and this imagination, this personality, this person can make anything fun. They can pluck what seems like a boring or dull situation and turn it into a dreamscape. They have a wild imagination. They know they're the type of person that they can go out in the garden and weave one of those flower crowns, grass crowns. They understand nature and how it works, and plants. They are wonderful horticulturists. I'm going to take a breath because all this information is coming. Wonderful horticulturists. They are completely connected to the earth. They are growers and healers, and remarkable when it comes to the emotional intelligence scale. They can read a room, they can read a temperature of somebody, how they're feeling. They always know the right and purposeful verse to say to make people feel at ease. They're very elegant and classy as well. Again, this wonderful imagination stemmed through their childhood. I feel like a lot of these people are only children, where they just had their pets, nature, and they grew up in either big empty houses or big vast landscapes with fields and animals, and they were able to create these wonderful realms within their head, and they never lost that ability to create, grow, and be magic. And again, with this Knight of Water, I feel like they are a complete romantic. They are enthusiastic about everything. They are going to be your greatest cheerleader. They are going to lead you to places, things, ideas, and accomplishments that you never dreamed of, because they're that kind of elixir and catalyst to your motivation. Like, of course you can do this. What are you, crazy? You can do anything, every opportunity. It never dawned on them that they couldn't succeed, so they're going to let you feel and let you know that it's never dawned on them that that you couldn't succeed as well, which is amazing because that always makes one feel good. So we're going to see what they're. Ooh, you got it. See, yeah, this makes so much sense right away. I'm like, dude, this sounds like an Aries or a Leo, because Leos are so joyful and so exuberant and so let's do this. They have confidence. They love walking into a room and being noticed. They love attention, but they really deal with it great. I mean, so many people think like Leos only see it from their point of view or they're narcissistic. My son is a Leo. They really think deeply and feel deeply, and they want other people to be comfortable, and they are actually uncomfortable internally when other people are, especially their significant other. And Aries, oh my God, talk about motivation central. These people do not stop. Some of my best coworkers I've ever had have been Aries. They're inventive. They are superlative at cooking and creating, like immense gift when it comes to Aries. I love Aries, but I tell you, they do like things done their way, and at times, they can kind of trample over people's feelings, but I don't believe it's intentional. It's just something in their genetic makeup. Let's get a time frame going. Okay, this looks like a 6-month dealio. Again, I feel like everybody is acclimating, and I love this. I feel like, again, so we have September, October, November, December, January, February, Valentine's Day. Guess what? Everybody is starting to feel it. They're feeling the love. They're feeling the season, and something is coming in where people are blossoming, and they're realizing, I don't have to be extra critical to search for a friend or somebody I want to spend time with. And because it's so natural and it's just like an uneventful thing, you're just going around doing your business, you're introduced to somebody right away, kapow, it hits you like a ton of bricks. It's the alchemy that just happens, those pheromones, endorphins, everything mixed. It is wonderful, wonderful energy. I am loving that so much. So we are going to try to get some initials. And again, I feel like I'm always compelled to do one or two. So what we're going to do is go this way. I like that. So we have SL. Again, oh, I like that. So it could be a Sean, a Sarah, all kinds of things. Let me get one more. I'm going to try from this too, since or an LP or PL. Again, I feel like sometimes just when this is for a huge collective, that there should be more variety. And again, there are so many components involved. So if one or two things are lacking, it's like we're this is a blueprint. Every last little thing does not have to mesh for that. We're not dismissing somebody out of hand because that isn't their initials, right? So let's see. Did we get the age spread? That's the one thing I think we're missing here. And if I had already done that, then we can go back and oh, look at this. Let me get my shuffle on, people. I feel like they're going to be rather close to what is going on. And I'm hearing all different things. I'm hearing months. Yeah, I'm hearing this is in terms of months. 24 months. So again, 2 years, 2-year age spread. And again, this can fluctuate within 6 months or whatever. This isn't a deadpan answer. This is kind of a vague outline what I feel. So I feel like they are most likely 2 years your senior. I love this rate here because what's happening, like with this whole, when we really immerse everything in here, and that this came up for initials as well. This came up for time, all of this prosperity. I feel like this is going to be a season of prosperity for you as well. That's your other message. As you're elevating in all these things, as we get connected to our soul, our life partners, we start to elevate so we see things clearly, so we attract things that matter to us, our abundance, our prosperity, whatever we see that as, love, intelligence, emotional intelligence, connectivity, all of those things being elevated right now. I love that so much. And I'm trying to think if I went over their personality. That's the one thing I think we are missing. Let's get that. We have a 10 of air. We have a 6 of earth. Let's see what's going on. Oh, I like this. Oh my God, that's so amazing. The alchemist came in this too. Okay, so already I am definitely feeling, I feel like I need to do the looks as well. So right now, in terms of personality, I've already went over personality, but what was the other thing? Oh, okay, I got it. Okay, but I wanted a little more accent on this. With this, I'm going to go into looks in 1 second. With the alchemist, I also feel like that this person can absolutely, like, it's like the Midas touch with everything. If somebody says, hey, I have this idea, they take it, run with it. They can have follow through, which a lot of people don't do, and turn it into a success. absolutely, that's part of it. So now, what I wanted to get into too is what they look like. Now, this person, when I earth signs, and when I see this, these cards are very helpful in terms of looks. Now, if from the male aspect, this person I'm feeling is, there's two different, oftentimes I get like a split screen because it's so many different people out here. So I see someone who looks very Idris Elba like, you know, that beautiful skin, those soulful big brown eyes, African American, just gorgeous mellow personality, you know, like that they can't be bothered. There's like energy doesn't touch them because they're very soulful. They're very into, you know, bettering themselves, the world, and all of that. They're very charitable. But just like if you've ever really looked at Idris Elba, he has these beautiful, soulful, old ancient eyes, and that's one of the counterparts to your partnership for life, definitely. And then one, I'm also seeing a more this next person is of like Indian persuasion and Middle Eastern, gorgeous dark glossy black hair. Same for the female aspect, big brown eyes, wonderful dancer, very lithe looking, very, very well spoken. Some of them have English accents, I'm hearing now too. Yeah, always fresh flowers around them, nature, very nature loving. But again, yeah, big brown soulful eyes, gorgeous, gorgeous, lower deep voices as well. You know, very graceful movements as well, very suave. So I'm loving that energy for you. Wow, beautiful energy, group 3. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Melanie, and if you have any questiones, go to the linkazoids below. That helps you with any of the information on private reads, my Etsy store, my Patreon, my Instagram, everything. Please come join me over there. I answer, you know, any questions. I do daily posts and memes, and we crack up. It's a hilarious tribe over there. So please come see me over there. And thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I felt compelled to do it. I'm just having the best day, such great energy. And I hope you guys go out there and find these beautiful, amazing loves that you deserve.